Hello, it's James, not Trains there. Welcome back to Railway, and today we're going to be doing a train set review. I hope you enjoyed the video, and let's get this review started then. So yeah, today guys, as I've just been saying, we're going to be doing a train set review today. And this train set, my friend Mark, who actually won the giveaway, he donated this train set to me, so I didn't have to pay anything for it. So, I mean, obviously it's none other than the Toy Story train set. As you can see, there's all the detail and whatnot on the box. Now, this is actually quite surprising that, I'm just trying to fit it all in, there we go. This is actually quite surprising that someone was actually going to give me one of these, because I've seen these go for like 70 quid on eBay. And then I think it's about 100 quid on Hattons and whatnot. So to say that I got mine for free was quite a bargain. And just to let you know, Mark, if you watch this video, I will be keeping this model to go in my collection, because obviously I am a train collector. My layout's kind of gimmicky, if you know what I'm saying. So I mean, who knows? I might put a who knows what I might do with this locomotive, but who knows. Anyway, enough of me rambling on about the front. As you can see, there's the back, and as you can see, the first thing you can see is the train map is really different to what you usually get in the Bachman Thomas lot. So if you look, it's like a Western themed, because obviously, you know, I understand that that this was like one scene in the movie, but unfortunately, you don't get any points with this one, which I think that's a real shame. But I'm not going to complain, because at the end of the day, it was just from one scene in the movie. So I'm going to get this one open now then. And it's been packaged really lovely as well. There it is. Let's just pull it out. I mean, obviously, I've watched all the Toy Stories. I'm not afraid to admit that, because me and my family are massive fans of Disney, and I've watched all of them. So, I even played with Woody in a school play one time. So yeah. Before I show you what's in the packaging, there's the track map. And as you can see, it's got Toy Story 3 written on there, and it's just a paper one, but I probably won't be using this anyway, because I'll probably just run it on my main layout. And then as you can see, if I can tip it up, there's what you get in the packaging and styrofoam. Now, the one thing what surprised me with this set is it's something I've been after for quite some time for my layout, and it's a re-railer. So you put it on your track, and then you put the roller stock on, and then it re-rails the roller stock here. But yeah, as far as I'm aware, I think all the tracks are here, the locomotive and the wagons are here, so we're going to look at those now. So the first one we'll look at is the caboose, I think it's called, if you're American. I know it's called a brake pad if you're UK, but there's the caboose, and it looks like it's been weathered, but I don't think Mark did that. I think it came like that with the set. And what else I like what Mark's actually done, I think Mark's done this, and that's cut the other coupling off here, unless it's like that anyway. But one thing I've done with these wagons, all of them, and that's put a weight on them, because they will just start that like that, they'll just derail it every single time around with my layout. So that's the caboose. The next one we'll look at, in fact no, we'll leave that one till last. The next one we're going to look at, this one goes behind the locomotive, I believe, and that's the Western Bank car, and again it's been heavily weathered. So whether the hobbies on that or what, I don't know. But again, it's a really nice addition to the layout. And last but not least, this has to be my favourite wagon in the lot. I know that this one goes behind, no, don't go behind the locomotive. and it's none other than like a coach, an American coach, but it's got a Woody and Buzz on the top of it, which I didn't really like that, and I think to say that apparently this set's meant to be for kids, I don't think it's meant to be. I mean, what did the box say? 3 and plus. I don't think that's meant to be right though, but as you can see, there's Woody and there's Buzz, which I really do like that. I had to stick Woody back on, to be honest with you, because he did kind of break off. I don't know if that was during, like, you know, transport or whatever, but I was managed to fix it anyway, with a bit of dabble glue in there. And the last but not least is the locomotive. I want to get it out. Right then, so here's the locomotive. I'm not quite sure what locomotive it's based off, but I do really like the locomotive. I mean, the only downfall I would say about this locomotive, it's too light to even put its rolling stock. Like, there's one of the wagons what will push the back wheel up and then it will just keep wheel spinning. So, in my opinion, because obviously this is an old train set, why didn't Hornby stick a traction tyre on this? I know the wagons might be light, but the couplings are just, I don't want to say they're rubbish because, you know, but they're different than what you'd only get from Hornby. Look, like, if I show you an example of the Classic 6, that's what you normally get from Hornby. But then that's got this on it. So, I just don't know. But I do really like the locomotive, but obviously, you know, and then there's the other stuff, there's the track. But again, another thing what I really love for this train set is the re-railer, which I've already shown before, but I'll show you a bit closer. And like I said, all you do is, if I find a straight track, which I know there's a double one in here, which all you do with a re-railer, you just stick it on your track like that, and then you just push your coach or wagon onto there and it just goes onto the track. I mean, even the track is in really good condition, which, again, I know that I keep saying it, Mark, but thank you so much for giving me the train set. It's a really nice addition to my layout. Plus, I've got spare track now in case I need to, you know, take something to the club or whatever to set anything up. I've got some spare track now, so I can do that. Yeah. So, the next thing we're going to do is take a look at the locomotive, sorry, and then look at some of the wagons on the detail table, and I'll talk to you in a bit, guys. Alright then, I'll talk to you in a bit, guys. Right then, guys, so obviously as you can see, you're on the detail table now, and the first thing we're going to look at is obviously the locomotive, so let's just turn the camera there and then zoom a little bit. Right then, so the locomotive is quite basic, to be honest with you. I mean, you've got no buffers or anything on that, but then again, it is meant to be an American locomotive. But it's a really nice locomotive. I mean, it's got like a cow catcher, I think it's called. But then again, I've just noticed something. If you look carefully, why does that look like an end pocket? Like, why does that actually look like an end pocket? That bit there. And also, as you can see, it's got the running number, which is 95. Which that might be another reason why I like it, because that was the year I was born. And then as you can see, if you continue down the model, you've got the wheels, and then you've got these wheels here. You've got the bell, which is really detailed. The lining is really detailed. And then you've got the cab, which is just an empty space. But if I can get in like mini Toy Story figurines or something, because I don't know who drives the train in the number 3 story, I might do that. But again, like I was saying in the start of the video, it's been weathered to hell and back, and obviously I think that Hornby have done that. Again, like I've just said about the weight of the locomotive, you know, it just feels really light, and there's no die cast on it whatsoever. I mean, yeah, I understand that this is meant to be for kids and everything but like I said about my Daisy video, what about the adult collectors who would actually possibly want to see this in a die-cast range? But that's just me nitpicking. But the next part we're going to look at, and that's the Western Bank. And as you can see, it's got like a little padlock on there on the side of the doors, which I think that's a really nice touch. But no, unfortunately the buggers don't move, which I'm not really bothered about that. Again, we got those couplings, and we've got there's nothing really separately fitted on this, other than the couplings, I believe. But that's because it's just all one mold, to be honest with you. So that's the Western Bank van. Now we're going to view my favourite one, my favourite wagon, and it's the Toy Story wagon, which I really do love this one, you know, because it's got Toy Story on the top, and then it's got Buzz Lightyear. And again, I think they're the other, well, other than the in fact, I'm still flipping zoomed in. And I do really like this wagon, and I wish that, you know, I could somehow change the coupling so I could make it compatible with my other locomotives, because that would be really, really cool, I think. But who knows, in the future I might try and do that. But yeah, the guardrails are separately fitted, I think, so there's that. So that's a really nice look. Wagon, I meant to say, is 12. And then last but not least is the caboose. And as you can see, it says WRR, I believe, and 95 on the side. It's got the windows, and then it's got weathering in that lot, and then it's got ladder, and then it's got the gate, and then it's got the same on the other side. But like I said, I don't know if Mark did this or if it actually comes like that from the factory, but they did put a coupling hook on the back of here. So it begs the question, because now it can actually be like a proper brake van, pretty much. Now, I'll show you how to actually couple it on here rather than do it on the layout, because honest to God, in fact, they've got plastic wheels on metal. They've got plastic wheels, but they're on metal rod things, whatever you call them. Right then, so instead of me taking you down to the layout, I'm going to show you how to couple it up here. Right. Right then, so I've got the Western wagon, and then you've got the locomotive, and all you do, it is a bit fiddly, but you have to push them together. And as you can hear, that was that click. And look, I mean, in a way, it does really help the wagons stay on, right? So I'm going to get all this connected up, and then I'm going to take it down up on the layout, and then we're going to have some trains running as well. Test slow speeds and whatnot on it, and I'll let you know in a bit, guys. Alright, I'll talk to you in a bit. Right then, guys, so as you can see, the locomotive is on the layout now. The reason why I've uncoupled it is so I can show you its slow speed, and then I'll couple it off, well, not off camera, but while I get like the classic sets up and running and whatnot, because that was running as well today. So let's test the slow speeds on the Toy Story train, so we call it. So I'm just easing it up now. And as you can see, well, I don't know if you caught that, but it did actually like go into life there a little bit. Ow. I mean, I think that's what else is the problem though, guys, to be honest with you, because it's that light. I mean, they have got room to, you know, put some weights in the cab, sorry, because the cab has just come off, but I mean, this is what you would expect off a a locomotive with traction tyres, but said the classic 6 has got traction tyres and it performs way better than this, even in slow speeds. And I'm not just saying that because it's my favourite diesel. I mean, again, I'm not criticising this locomotive because, again, I do appreciate that it was given to me, but the slow speeds are a bit naff, to be honest with you. But then again, it didn't really go slow in the movie anyway, did it? And as you can see, I keep having to come in and fix it. So, I think the slow speeds will definitely be a low one today. Because it keeps cutting out. In fact, let me just try something. No, I don't even do it in a different area, so... So I'm guessing it done like slow speeds then. Because otherwise it would be doing a problem, but... Let's move Henry out of the way. Pardon me. But yeah, guys, like I said, it is kind of hard to tell why it's not performing as well as it should be, but obviously I know that the wheels are clean because I checked it. That was the first thing I did actually when I got it, was check the wheels. But I'm just gonna couple it back up to its train and hopefully it'll pull it. Right, so it's coming up to its train now. And as you can see, look, it's just... The first thing the wagon does is derail. Which I know, like I keep trying to sort of say, I know my track's not exactly perfect. But to say that moving trains can make it around the layout without derailing, bearing in mind. And my wagons as well. Right, let's try it again. So what I mean, look guys, you can't see it because of my bottle of Coke obviously, but it's just wheels spinning. Right, give it a proper one up again. Right. You're gonna need help, man? Nope. Right then, so it's just a full lap, but I don't know if I can class that as a good effort, if you know what I'm saying. I mean, don't get me wrong, you guys, it is a nice locomotive and everything, and it is a lovely train set, and I love the thought behind it, but I'm not blaming Mark for this one bit, but come on home, bit. If you wanted to keep this party range, then you should have given us a quality locomotive, whether it's for kids or not. And also that's the reason why I do these reviews for you lot. So you can, see it, and then obviously if you decide to get one, then it's up to you. And then if you don't decide to get one, then fair enough. But, and by the way, the Class 66 was running, guys. Oh mate, all right round there. The Class 66 does, well, the Class 66 and derail one of the wagons have. Before people ask, I have tried it on the HM2000 as well, and it does work on the HM2000. So, but obviously on the HM2000 you don't get enough speed on the gauge master one. Right, open the stage on now. If not, I'll just put Daisy on. I mean, obviously now everything is actually staying on. If that's okay, someone else. Alright, we'll tripod there. There we are. There we go. This speed one, don't get me wrong. Because we're Class 66. you know, that one's spinning around, but then the classic six is like, you know, just slowly going along with the straight train. Right, so I'm going to stop it so we can do scores. Stop the classic six. Right then, so the score for the full train set, Toy Story full train set. So, Scott, the detail, I would give that at least about a 3 out of 5 because also there's not that much detail. I mean, there is actually with the wagons and whatnot, but not enough to, like, you know, possibly catch an adult outside, obviously. What else is there? Performance, I would give that at least about a 4 out of 5 because obviously once it started going, it did go pretty well. So also I'll give that a 4 out of 5, sorry. Quality, I mean, so far I haven't had any bits drop off, but the fact is the locomotive is so basic that there's nothing to really worry about dropping off, so I'll give that about a 4 out of 5. But again, the reason why I knock off a score is because one, it's too light to even pull its rolling stock. I mean, yeah, fair enough, I put the weights on it, but even when I did have the weights on it, it was still struggling to pull it. So, slow speeds, that's definitely getting about a 2 out of 5 because the slow speeds was just not really that impressive. If you know what I'm saying. Like, if you looked at the Batman Daisy, which, bearing in mind, is made for kids as well, that ran beautifully even at slow speeds. This one doesn't, unfortunately. Which, I'm not criticising the locomotive, but plus, I just don't understand why they didn't, you know, give it more weight, so I'll give it some traction tyres to pull some more wagons or whatnot. So, I know that's just my opinion, like, but I have to be honest. Value for money. Now, to say that you can get it for about 70 quid, I will definitely give that a 5 out of 5 for that, because it's just brilliant. Because, yeah, fair enough, I know that I got mine for free, fair enough, but it's still a brilliant train set in a way. If you're a fan of Toy Story, I can highly recommend it to you. But obviously, with my other negative stuff about it, then that's also justified at the end of the day, because obviously you've seen on the video yourself that it's not really performing as well as a high, well standard locomotive should be. I mean, look, I'm just trying to turn the power up now and look, and it stopped. Unless I give it a nudge. Oh, now you do your slow speeds. But then it stops again, look. So it's quite hard to be honest with you, but on character, I would definitely give that about a 4 out of 5 because I don't really remember much about the train and whatnot from the Toy Story movie, to be honest with you. So anyway, we're going to get these up and running again. I'm going to have a couple more minutes of running second. I know you're probably wondering why I'm not really running anything on the inner line today, but you know, these two really can just do it. But again, like, you know, with a lot of what is like this Toy Story thing, like, if you're running at high speeds like that, what if you burn out? Right, we'll let them have one more lap. That's about classic 6 now. Well then guys, I'm going to flip the camera back now and I'm going to thank you for watching. I'll talk to you in a bit. Right then everyone, thank you for watching my video today. Again, I do apologise that I'm not being negative towards the engine, obviously, on the train set, but the fact is, I'm not blaming anyone's, you know, because obviously I know that Mark had this for quite some time. I don't know if he ever ran it, but to say that obviously I got it donated to me for free, bearing in mind, is a real shock to me. I mean, he said to me that he's been a massive supporter on my channel for quite some time now, you know, stuff like that, and he has actually tried donating me stuff before from a train set and whatnot, and I just thought, I can't really just take stuff off you, but obviously he did say to me that if I want to, you know, review it, give it away or whatever, I said to him, I'll possibly keep it because I am kind of a fan of Disney and Toy Story. I mean, hell, I might even go as far as to get a little Stitch and put a little Stitch on it, because that's my favourite Disney character. Who knows? Or I might put a Stitch on the driving seat thing, cab. And then I might do a little review on it on, if I do that. Right then, so what's coming out on Wednesday is I'm going to do the video with James and the Trying 3Fs and then explain why the Hornby James is so similar to the Trying 3F. So stick around for that on Wednesday. I know that Sam's Trains has already done one, but I've always wanted to do my own version, to be honest with you. Friday, what have I got coming out Friday? I've got another review coming out Friday. And then next Sunday, I might do the Hornby James versus the Trying 3F like I did with Duck and the Pannier Tank. But don't worry, the 3Fs and the James are quite powerful machines anyway, but what else have I got to say? And then next Monday, not this Monday coming up, but next Monday, I'm ordering some stuff from Shapeways. So if you want to see me unbox those and, you know, show them out, because that's just reminding me. Obviously, I was saying about my Batman person the other day, wasn't I? Well, I've got these, and obviously if you've done a custom Thomas face before, you know exactly what these are. These are what people use for the eyes for the Thomas models for what this face is to get from Shapeways. So I've got my sensor on it. I'm going to get some stuff from Shapeways next week because there's a lot of stuff what I've actually been after from Shapeways. I won't ruin it yet, but just stick around for that. I'm going to do like a little video on them. And I think as far as I've got to go, I think that's about it. So thank you for watching this video today, guys. Please subscribe to my channel. Please like this video. Please comment down below what you thought of this Toy Story train set. Was it too harsh? Was it not harsh enough? You know, stuff like that. Just let me know down in the comments below. Like I said, a bit more weight would have done that locomotive justice, seriously. And if I put like some weight in it somehow, because obviously it's a tiny locomotive, then I will do. Because at the end of the day, the locomotive's even too light to put its rolling stock. Yeah, I know that I added some weight onto the under bit on the rolling stock light, but that's because the rolling stock was derailing my layout every single time. As for the track and the controller, obviously you guys know that I do not like those controllers one bit. The track I will keep. And the track mat I'll keep as well, because obviously, you know, track mats nowadays go for like 20 odd quid or more, don't they? So, but yeah. And again, Mark, if you watch this video, thank you so much for giving me this train set and giving me this opportunity to review it and share my thoughts on it pretty much. Because like I said to him the other night, I was considering getting a Toy Story train set, but I wasn't going to pay like 70 odd quid. I was going to try and find one for like 50 quid, but obviously I never did. So, yeah. And I guess I'll see you next time on Wednesday with that James video. I don't know. See you later, everyone. Bye.